https://discord.gg/flat earth.
Welcome to 24/7 Flat Earth Discord channel. Be sure to go to VC Check and 1 to get your VC verification tags to get involved in the conversation about our Earth. Be sure to bring your verifiable Earth curvature evidence, though.
HibbetNill9124.
Okay, Hibble, I'm gonna unmute you, mate. I don't know why you've sent me a friend request. I don't even know you, I don't think. But yeah, you're unmuted, Hibble. Or HibbetNill. Hello, mate.
Hello.
How are you doing? How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Yeah, welcome to the server, bro. So, what brings you here? I'll just quickly check you in. I'll give you just a little bit of information, and then give you a roll if that's all right.
Nah, I think I got transferred through here by, I think, Eric Dubé. He was having a conversation with him. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I think he posted a Discord in the description, so I just typed it in and sent me through.
Yeah, man, we're glad to have you, bro. We've had quite a strong trickle of people that have been coming ever since that video. I've probably checked in maybe 10, coming up for 10 people. So we're glad to have you, bro. So, like, what got you into flat Earth? Have you been on one side of the fence watching Eric Dubé, or what? Are you like hardcore flat Earth? What's the deal? Like, what do you think?
No, I think right when after I think I graduated, I came home and I've seen, I mean, the flat Earth videos on YouTube, but I never really paid attention to it. So I think as time went on, I just decided to check it out to see what was going on. Because obviously, stuff that I see, what I observe was different from the things that was being taught to me. So I decided to look it up and see what was going on. I found out so many things that are just lies and stuff.
Yeah, man. So, like, how long would you say that you've been sort of objectively and critically thinking about this stuff? Has it been years or not too long, or what? How long would you say?
I think I would say about like critically thinking about it, I would say 2 years now. But
Oh man,
we started looking into it like 4 months ago.
that's cool, bro. Like,
Yeah.
well, when you think of flat Earth, there's like some concepts out there. You've probably seen the memes on Facebook and stuff. Like, I mean, there's a group of people. They're called the Flat Earth Society. Have you ever heard of them, bro?
Yeah. I think I went to it through like Twitter,
Right.
and I saw a lot of groups on Twitter, so I decided to just join in, and we kept on posting videos and
No,
memes.
it was just specifically the Flat Earth Society. They've been named by like Obama. Obama's like, we ain't got time for a meeting of the Flat Earth Society. So there's they're out there at least. Whether or not people can join them, because I've never ever met a member that's joined the Flat Earth Society, but they sort of push the idea that we live on a disc. You've probably seen memes where it kind of looks like water's pouring off the edge and stuff. So they say that all the other planets are spheres, but we're on the only space disc. And they say that there's no gravity in their model because the ground's accelerating upwards at 9.8 meters per second squared. They claim is the gravitational concept or constant, or little g. So, but as far as we're concerned, bro, we don't think the Earth is a shape of any kind. All we're saying is there doesn't appear to be any convexity, any curvature, especially over bodies of water, and there's no motion to the Earth. So that's really all we're saying, bro. We're not claiming the Earth is a shape. Flat is not a shape, it's a descriptor of the Earth's surface. So that's about it. So as long as you don't think that we think any of these silly things, they also claim like Australia doesn't exist. So they're kind of there to meme flat Earth, and as far as we're concerned, they're controlled opposition, and they're there to make you think flat Earthers are insane. You get me?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
No, bro. So, like, just to tell you these couple of things, there are some banned subjects. The sort of the medical topic that's been flying around the past couple of years, literally, it can get a server shut down. So, like, our sister server got shut down with it. So, like, especially we're streaming to YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, DLive, Twitter, and Rumble. So like we try and keep it on Flat Earth as best we can while we're in this room at least. So just so you know that, don't give out any of your personal information, anything like that. Don't dox yourself. So as I said, that is streaming 24/7. There is a bot as well, if you mind that. Certain keywords, some of the subjects that I was mentioning, even the word boomer, which is kind of like an admin joke, I think, but certain words will lock you up. It detains you just for a couple of minutes. So just be mindful of the bot, or you will get detained for a couple. Even swear words, like we're not snowflakes, bro. I'm Scottish, so I swear all the fucking time. But until you get higher roles, basically, you're not able to swear, or it would just be constant obscenities everywhere. So that's the reason for the bot. But apart from that, man, I think that's about it. If you've got any questions, fire away, and I'll give you a roll.
Oh, I don't really have any as of now, but
Yes.
so far I like how you guys, I don't know if I should call it debate or try to convince other people, open their eyes, seeing other stuff. Yeah, so I'm intrigued. I like how the Discord is, and I just want to join in and learn as time goes on. Yeah.
Well, like we're not trying to it might sound like that maybe to the untrained ear that we're trying to convince people and we're trying to like get them onto the flat side. Like it might sound like that because like we're just pointing out reality and tests and observations, stuff that can all be done by anyone that's out there. So we're just trying to share the information and hope others like yourself bring information to us, and then we can try and look for a consensus on what this place is that we live. We know it's topographical, so there's hills, there's mountains, there's valleys. Most of our surface is covered in water, and we know how water behaves. It's always trying to find equilibrium, and it lays flat and level when it's not being moved. So to say we're a ball of water is quite silly.
And that is true. I mean, some of the stuff that we are being taught definitely looks it's definitely silly, but we just think about it, so we just move along with it. Yeah.
Politely, it's ludicrous, man. Literally, the globe story is absolutely insane.
It is ridiculous. Right? Once you actually open your eyes and realize the reality that's around you, you realize that everything that you've been taught as a kid is basically just ludicrous. Yeah, it makes absolutely no sense to observing around you. Yeah,
But
and
brother, have you? Sorry, man.
no, go ahead.
No, sorry, brother. Fucking, what was I going to say? Have you looked into space at all? NASA and ESA and the people who claim to be in space. Have you looked into the subject of space? I take it you possibly have if you're quite deep into the flat Earth subject.
With the exception of videos and that I've seen on
No,
YouTube, stuff like that.
just the place called space in general. You realise that space is claimed to be a near perfect vacuum. You know that, yes?
Yeah, I've heard that. I've read that in books. Yeah, it is. That's
So,
what it is.
like, this is just a yes or no. Like, can you have pressure? Can you have a pressurized environment without containment, bro?
No, no, no.
So, well, my grannies used to have a barometer, if you know what they are. We've got 14.7 psi at sea level on average. So it's a gradient, so it gets less and less dense as you go up. Now, beyond a place called the Kármán line, this is where space supposedly is this near perfect vacuum, enveloping this tiny, tiny speck, a tiny little bubble of pressurized gas versus the entirety of the space near perfect vacuum. So, I mean, that on the face of it is ludicrous. Like what I was saying before, the globe story is nonsense. I mean, you cannot have a pressurized system without containment, let alone
What
impossible.
I always say to them is like, uh, the gravity is what holds the whole globe model together. Once you take the gravity out, nothing else works. And
Well,
that's one thing they always try to push because without a gravity, nothing else in the globe model, in my opinion, just works. Everything else
bro,
just breaks down.
see, when someone mentions gravity, my instant response is, which one? Like, I mean, you realise that today, at least, and for the past like century or whatever, mass attracting mass was the first sort of main explanation for gravity. That was Newtonian. Then Einstein, he came along and supplanted Newton just over a century ago. So he's got space time, like stretches, bends, dilates. So like these two concepts are made into one sort of super concept, and they like I mean they're not tangible objects. Space and time. I mean you can't hold them in your hand. You can't give me 3 foot in 12 minutes. Like they're not like these things, concrete things that you can hold or experiment with. So like Einsteinian gravity literally is just mathematics, and there is no scientific experiment for either of them. That's what we went through earlier on for quite a while. That other guy, he didn't want to
Yeah.
budge. He wasn't want to concede anything at all. But he done quite well. But yeah, there is two main stories for gravity: Newtonian and Einsteinian, and neither are scientific. There's no science behind them whatsoever.
Yeah, that is true. Yes.
It's a big problem for the globe. As you said, the whole globe story hangs on gravity, either Newtonian or Einsteinian or both, because they just kind of get interchanged and flipped and flopped and dropped and picked up whenever they want to. Like all these different stories they've got for the globe, literally it jumps all over the place. The goalposts are moved constantly. Like they've got to, they're scrambling constantly. They're like on life support. Flat earthers have put the globe Earth on life support. So anyway, man, that's like you've got done the interview process. I'll give you a role. If you want I can give you like a globe skeptic role just now, because if you're not 100% about the flat Earth arguments and stuff, once you get a little bit versed, because you will find a lot of information in here, a lot of people willing to talk to you, answer your questions, literally constantly, bro. We've always got a panel of people about. If not the bots playing or chill chat is getting quite busy now. But once I give you a role, bro, you'll be able to access more parts of the server.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I think that would be great. Yeah.
I'll
That's
also
what
send you. So I'll
I'm.
just tell you this. I'll also send you some links. Flatsmacker's playlist is one of them. He's an old gold that passed away, a gold member, and he was really ill, and he made this drive, and it's jam packed with stuff, bro. Honestly, it's good to for yourself or even to share with other people. So just we try to keep his memory alive, Flatsmacker. So I've sent you that anyway, man. Once I give you the rules,
Okay, appreciate you.
come on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good place you found, man, for information. Scroll down below the VC and you'll find everything is alphabetized, terabytes of information, all readily available to download. Or if you've got some information maybe you want to add to some of those information rooms, just say to one of the staff, they'll vet it, they'll have a look at it, and if it's valid or if it's worth adding to it, they'll add it. But also, as I said to you, mind that the bot or you'll end up in detention. And what else, man? I think that's about it, bro. I've done so many check-ins today. I'm kind of delirious. There you go. I've gave you Globe Skeptic and VC Verified.
All right.
And once you've been around a little bit, bro, because currently you're unable to like embed links or post images, but once you've maybe had a little bit of a discussion with staff, back and forth, and you seem to be chilled, just we're trying to protect the server at all costs, so we keep security kind of quite tight. So you will get link permissions, bro. Just a little bit of time. Once people have had a back and forth with you, maybe for a couple of days, and you seem chill, you'll get link permissions.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Anytime, bro. And then anybody that's on staff, silver, gold, moderator, admin, if someone's about, jump in a chat. If no one's about, jump into a chat room, ping someone. If they're available, they will come down and have a discussion with you, man. Anytime. That's why we're here.
All right. I got you.
Yeah, bro.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Right, shit. I forgot to give you those links. Let's see.
Okay.
So, where's the origins of your name then? Hibbet now.
I'm Ghanaian. Like, yeah,
Oh, no, man.
yeah.
Anybody from Ghana's ever been here before, man.
Hey, I'm Ghanaian. I'm not technically in Ghana, but I'm from Ghana. Yeah.
Right, cool. That's cool, man. We're quite a diverse server, man. Like the amount of people that's in here from so many places.
I see it.
Yeah, I gave you those links, bro. I don't know if you'll be able to see them. It might be in message requests up the top,
Yeah,
the little ring. Right.
I think I see it. You sent it through like space. I think it was a message address through the Discord. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll give you the invite, a couple
Mm.
of links, channel, with, flat earth literature live, like maybe 60, 50, 60 books from over the past century or two, all about flat earth and measurements and like philosophy type stuff. But yeah, man, the place is absolutely jam packed with information.
Yeah, I have time. I'll look into them all.
Yeah, bro. So, do you know anybody like in real life sort of thing that's into this subject?
Wow, anyone who's like into the subject or people?
Like anyone in real life, like not on online.
Oh no! I don't think
Yeah.
I know. Uh,
Well, what about another thing I should ask is what about Ghana? Is there even anything mentioned by like I don't know ancient people from Ghana, like mentioning the flat stationary Earth? Like, is there any stories that go back to talking about the enclosed stationary realm we live in? Have you ever heard of anything like that?
no, I mean we don't really talk about that. Yeah, we are being taught the glow model. I think that's everybody else, but
Yeah,
we don't go into like evolution and stuff. We don't talk about those. We to
yeah,
us, yeah, it's like Christian stuff. God created the earth, this and that and that. But yeah, we
yeah.
did do talk about the whole globe and everything like that.
But I mean, you do know that. I mean, I'm not religious personally, but in the Abrahamic religions, from Christianity, Judaism, and what you call it, Islam, that they all point towards the Earth being stationary, and as far as we see it, flat realm. You know?
Yeah,
It's
most people
from the Torah.
they don't read for that part. They just read for the faith. Go to heaven. Read your Bible and stuff like that. They don't actually look into that. And even if they do, they never compare and contrast the two to find the discrepancies between them. They just read for the sake of church
Mhm.
and religion. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
bro,
something.
see nowadays. Bro, nowadays people all they watch is YouTube shorts. Like they've
Yeah,
got the memory and the ability to hold their focus for 20 to 30 seconds to watch a stupid video. Like that's a fear for the generation that's coming, man. Because they're being bred with these devices from the infancy.
yeah. I was one too. Yeah, so
Oh, well, I mean, when I was like maybe when I was 18, 19, there was like shitty little Nokia phones, like little bricks. But nowadays, man, everybody's got a device. So literally the devices are bringing the kids up.
I think kids are now looking into it more now. I think I don't know if I say the eyes are opening now compared to us when we were growing up. It's different from
So
now.
supposedly this is the age of Aquarius, and it's the age of it's called. So this possibly is meant to be like where we all start waking up. But obviously, if this is the time that we are going to be waking up anyway, like collectively, they're going to try and control it. I mean, for like 9 days or 11 days, CNN was broadcasting. It was something to do with American Congress, and they were talking about like these army generals and all these top-notch dudes blatantly claiming that there was alien spacecraft, that they've got these devices, they've got alien technology. They hinted that they had bodies. They even said that one of the reporter guys, or one of the whoever it was asking the questions, asked the guy, "Have you ever heard of anyone being harmed trying to share this information about UFOs?" I mean, and he's like, "Yes." And he's like, "Have you ever heard of anyone that's ever been killed through sharing this information?" And the guy's like, "I can't answer this in an open session, but I'll answer it behind locked doors." I'm paraphrasing, but that's what he said. So the UFO community, they all be going nuts because they were literally streaming that for like almost 2 weeks.
Yeah. So I mean, if one you believe that space is non-existent, then the so-called UFOs, I don't think those can exist too. because to
Right.
them they're claiming they
Bro,
should come out of space.
bro, well, no, bro, they call them UAPs.
Oh, UAPs.
UAPs. Now they've changed the name, so like it's kind of like a moving the goalpost thing, like they always do. Like they like to make a bullshit story, manipulate it with even more bullshit, and muddy the waters as much as they can, and then add some maths and some graphs, and like so they've got all the math heads. Everybody's into maths, they'll back them up. Most people that have went through the Western education system, they'll back them up blindly. Like so, we're literally fighting against the tide constantly in the server. But everybody here's got a passion for it. We love it. We literally love sharing this information with people, man.
Yeah, it's just a distraction to actually like prevent people to know actually what's going on. That's how I see it. It just it's a
Say that again. Bro, sorry, say that again.
I think it's just a distraction, to prevent people to know what's actually going on.
Of course, man. That's why I was saying that because like it is coming out and there are a lot of people waking up, they've got to control it. Like if
Yeah,
it's going to be happening or if it is happening anyway, like they're going to have to release some pressure here, add some nonsense here, take away stuff from here. So well, they'll be thinking on their feet. But it's definitely, I mean, just with the Eric Dubé video, like the amount of people that just come in here just over that video, it shows you how easily this server could be absolutely huge. We just need the right, like the invite dropped in the right place.
yeah. YouTube don't really recommend his videos most of the times. You just have to like actually
Not
type
me.
there and then
They,
does
all- they,
everything.
So they recommended 24/7 to me. Like it was in my because I never ever like accepted the notification for like recommendations. I never ever clicked on it, and the notification was there for weeks and weeks, if not months. And then one day I just decided to click on it, and 24/7 was the first place it came up. And then I came to the YouTube channel, and I was like, how the fuck do you talk? Like, where are you meant to talk in here? And then eventually I got on the server, and Karen B got me. But it took me like 3 hours to get like rolled up and get into the server. But yeah, man, that was like 5 years ago almost.
Yeah, it's great. But
You
yeah,
awesome, bro.
I'll look into it.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully one
Bro,
day.
you have a great community, bro. Everybody here will answer your questions, give you information, like literally anytime.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it.
Of course. Welcome, bro.
What is your profession? See, old friend, I brought more soldiers than you did.